Well, I've been sitting here on this dock by the bay, watching my blue skies turn to gray. Didn't know if I should run or stay. So I pulled up Mike's weather page, 'cause Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. Well, I admit that I had one or a few, 'cause I was down and I was feeling blue. But then I clicked on Mike's fan page. I saw all my friends, now I'm okay. 'Cause Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. We all know Mike's a real fun guy. He'll track the storms as they blow by. But when the drunk donkey comes out to play, Miss Julie, take his phone away. 'Cause Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. Well, there's Louie and Hunter too, no telling what they're gonna do. You know he's got more than 1 million fans. Yeah, 'cause now Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away.
Where you go? What's up? Merry Christmas 2 days later. How are you doing? I hope everybody had an awesome holiday. However you celebrate. If you celebrate. Just hope you had a great couple days. We sure did. And ready for the new year. So happy New Year. Coming to you soon. That was a little video somebody was asking a couple years ago up in Gatlinburg. You know I love to chase snow in Gatlinburg. That was a Gatlinburg video back in the day. A couple years ago. So we've been chatting over on the Brew Crew. Hope the Brew Crew is doing great. We got our own private chat over there. If you're Cat 1, Cat 5 Brew Crew member, make sure you log in over there to Brew Crew chat. We got a good group over there. So hope your Christmas cruise. My mind's on cruise because we're going on one. Hey, good news! I'm getting my staples out today. Emily got me a hat. She got me a Lightning hat and a Bucks hat with Mayfield's. Well, that's the brand. Mayfield autograph because they don't want to see my head on our cruise apparently. So. But today, wish me luck. I got 24 little staples coming out from my little spot they removed, which is fine. I'm excited about it. I can finally brush my hair again without snagging a staple. I have not touched my head because it just gives me the ee. So excited about that. But we got some weather to talk about. There's some severe weather to talk about. So don't worry. We're going to get into all that. I promise you. I got 2 dogs in my lap. Let's say hi to Hunter real quick. I got to put him down. He's going to be so mad at me. They're both sleeping very peacefully. So here's little Hunter doing awesome. I posted a video this morning. He is doing great. We're going to have a meeting with our local vet of 20 years. We're going to check him out. He's going to check him out. We're going to do a good look through, talk about things. And, took some nasty emails the last week or so with this whole Hunter ordeal. I don't think I ever really bashed anybody other than facts, Never mentioned where we took them. Never mentioned anything about local vets. the hospitals. Made sure I stayed clear of that. I just presented facts that they suggested we put them to sleep. And those are facts. I never, we still personally love our personal vet of 20 plus years. They know that. It's just, it turned out to be not what they thought it was. So if there's any vets out there, I never meant to disrespect you. And we had a lot of positive emails. I had a lot of vets email me that offered advice. So I think most people understood where I was getting at. But I did have a couple nasty messages, and one of them said I'd be lucky to find a vet to want to help our dogs because of how I treated them. And I'm like, well, you must not be a true vet if you're going to deny coverage to a puppy like this because you don't like the owner. So anyway, he's doing really good. Had a great Christmas, right, Hunter? And he's doing phenomenal. He had a little bit of food this morning, and he played, and he's happy. And thanks to everybody for their thoughts and prayers over the holidays, and he's doing great. So there's our little Hunter update. Can't believe it. He made it to Christmas. Yay! So thank you, everybody. We had a lot of folks wishing the best for our little guy. So he's doing really good. He even had a weird little thing on his nose, and it fell off. He's got and he barked for the first time too. Weirdest thing. He's always had the weirdest bark where he always was like, "Arr, arr." And then the other night, we're in the room, and he barked like a dog, like a real dog. Me and Julie looked at each other like, is that Hunter? He was like, woo, 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 woo. We're like, it's a different dog. He got swapped or something. So anyway, Hunter's doing good. Let's say hi to Louie. Louie's a big dog. But anyway, I hope you had a great Christmas. New Year's coming up. We got big storms to talk about. Got a couple things on the horizon for me coming up I'm going to announce for you. And hey, Mr. James. I'm not into cold stuff there. Where are you at, Second Chase Sailing? You know me, I don't like the cold stuff. What's up, Mr. Mark? This morning, Shelly Ross. That's our big, long time admin over there. I was stuck there for a second, Shelly. I froze briefly. All right, so a lot of weather to talk about. I got updates to bring to you. We're going to try to read comments. This is what we do in the off season. Loretta Reed, good morning. So do a shout out. I'll try to say hey. Chase, is it Chasey System? Good morning, everybody. Little big small time. Sheila. Sheila's been around since 16. Oh my God. So our daily brew. I love this little picture from our good friends at ABC. Our Teddy went back to the North Pole. I posted the Teddy picture over the holidays. Teddy comes and goes. The month of December absolutely flies by, but I look forward to seeing our Teddy every year. Teddy's back in the North Pole, but this is a different Teddy at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, closed for Christmas, obviously. But big thanks to them for continuing support here at Mike's Weather Page, especially the state of Florida. Family owned and operated all across our great state, and they're so good to me, and I love visiting their stores across our areas and mingling and chit-chatting with the folks that work there. And it's definitely a part of Florida. If I was to get tattoos, I'd get one on my arm because it's a symbol of Florida. Maybe one day I will. With a hurricane. So there's our family photo. There was us on Christmas morning. There's my girls. There's Julie, and it was great. So again, hope you had a great holiday a couple days ago. I kept everybody up to date on this. This was a crazy 3 hours. It was the most fun I've had in a long time. So Stephanie here, the host here on Fox, we had a 3-hour special, and it was all Christmas on Christmas Eve, and they were tracking Santa on NORAD. They had me on about 7 or 8 times, 40 or 50 minutes, I think I figured. And it was a crazy good time. I got the dogs on there. We talked to Santa Claus. I tracked weather on Christmas Eve. We shared stories on Christmas Eve. It was a lot of fun. So big thanks to Fox for inviting me on that show and doing their Track Santa Now coverage. So it was a good day. Had a lot of people watching. So if you saw it, cool. Appreciate that. A couple more things. We're gonna get right into weather because I got a crazy cough. I'll try to make it through there. What's up, Mr. Jim? Thank you there, sir. Thank you, Bob. Baseball, good morning. Rain, yes. Oh, Pop-Tart Bowl. Golly, yeah, there's going to be some stormy weather on, well, maybe not so much Saturday. We're going to talk about it. There is rain coming for the south, especially on Sunday. We'll talk about that. So we'll say goodbye to Louie. Say bye, Louie. Say hello, everybody. Happy New Year. All right, so hey, this Sunday, following Sunday, we'll be at the largest home show over at the fairgrounds, okay? So they have a big Build Back, Build Stronger Florida expo, and their whole theme is going to be because of our hurricanes, rebuilding back strong home. Obviously, storm-related vendors, but we'll be there Sunday hanging out. I'm going to have a booth set up. So if you're bored and want to get into the home rebuilding, renovating, remodeling business, come see us. I'll be there Sunday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. hanging out with the family at the fairgrounds. So love to see you. I'll be posting more specifics on that, but January 3rd through the 5th. So hope to see you there for that. And of course, this first thing I mentioned when we got going, our Brew Crew. Now, we have a lot of Cat 1, Cat 5 Brew Crew supporters that you subscribe through the website, not Facebook, YouTube, any of that stuff, just through our website. But make sure you log into our little chat. We've had it almost a year now, and we're very, very excited about it. So it's our own social media platform where we all hang and meet and mingle. So and I post on there all the time too. A lot of stuff there sometimes not on the main pages, so check that out. Here is what's going on this morning, man. Look at this fog. Holy cow. From the the Dakotas and Minnesota, the whole state's here all the way down to Texas, man. We had a lot of fog. That usually indicates dewy, warm, storm brewing weather. And that's what's going on. We got our line here out ahead of this, but we got warm air behind it with another system coming in for strong storms tomorrow. We're going to have to really be worried about going through the night into Sunday. Foggy down through Florida still this morning. Got big winds out west, some wintry weather in the northeast, but big fog. Here is the storm reports from yesterday. We had 10. I just saw this graphic shows 8, but we'd actually had a lot of tornadoes yesterday across Texas and Louisiana. There you see them. We're going to have more tomorrow. So there's your storm reports from yesterday. Radar today going on. There you go. It's a skinny little line. This is live radar. We do have some rain trickling in from the Gulf for South Florida and the East Coast, but that's your main line spinning up through Kentucky. So strong storms possible today as this line makes its way off the Gulf of Mexico. We're going to be seeing some storms brewing out of that. The Gulf's still warm, believe it or not, so it's helping fuel some of these storms today. You can see the Storm Prediction Center showing you that today. East Coast Florida could see some storms popping today. So all this is ahead of this line. So the reason Florida's getting some action is we got the wind pattern coming across, and sometimes the daytime heating and sea breeze collides, kind of like we see in the summertime. We could see some thunderstorms in the east coast of Florida, but the main area is right here. Storms possible today, flowing up from the Gulf of Mexico, from for the upper Gulf Coast. So that's the storms today to watch for later. Then things get dicey. Let's talk about what the radar looks like. Here's kind of what we got cooking today. Here's this line of storms. Now down south in Florida here, this is interesting. Been watching this possibility of some South Florida action here out ahead of these lines. So it's going to be a sloppy day today, Friday, throughout the day. We get into this evening. There's our line tonight, 4 or 5 p.m. There's some mess down in lower Florida. You can just see this general junk coming in off the Gulf, the East Coast. This is overnight tonight. Very confident pattern. And there's these sea breeze storms through the night into tomorrow morning. And we could get some really unexpected weather down in South Florida and the Keys tomorrow morning. There's some energy down here I've been watching. But here's this next line developing tomorrow morning. Now watch what happens, man. It doesn't look that bad, but there's enough instability and dry air in warmer dew points that we could see some pretty strong storms tomorrow. This is what they're worried about here in the upper Gulf Coast. We have a hatched area, and this is going to make its way. This only goes out to Sunday at 2 a.m. It might go a little farther if I refresh here. I think we're going to go maybe 6 a.m. We might get up to 6 a.m. Let's see here. There's 7 a.m. So there's 7 a.m. on Sunday morning. So we still got some storms down here in the south part of Florida. Possibly, rain, heavy storms. Here's that line of storms we're going to be watching for Sunday. Sunday morning, 6 a.m. Central Time, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. So we could see this line of storms work its way through the night, Saturday night into Sunday. And this is definitely an area to watch on Sunday. Infrared kind of shows you what's developing here. And you can see this little pop of energy that I'm really going to keep my eye on as a possibility for late Saturday into Sunday down in South Florida. But here's that main line that could be firing some pretty heavy storms Saturday tomorrow. This is it right here, afternoon. So worried about that a little bit. Anytime you see a big dip in the jet stream, I've been showing this. This is almost a cutoff low. This is a 500 millibar jet stream. Anytime you get a big dip like this, it's actually coming down like this. Sometimes it even gets a negative tilt to it. You get a lot of instability, and this helps spin up tornadoes. And that's what we're seeing here is a consistent pattern here of this cutoff low almost. And this is Sunday morning. And usually the storms develop out ahead of this storm as it pushes all that warm air out ahead of it. So pretty interesting look here. This cutoff low through Saturday tomorrow coming through, bringing possible storms here across the east side. So I showed that yesterday. It's still on tap. Here is the outlook for tomorrow. Orange is usually pretty bad. Yellows could be bad. Marginal could be bad. But definitely orange level 3 enhanced. We could even see a little more. Maybe we'll see if they do that or not. But definitely want to pay attention to that. We got a hatched area, large hatched area, stretching from Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi. Hatch means EF2 conditions. We'll see. But definitely want to keep an eye on that if you're in this area tomorrow. Brown areas could be tornadoes too, and that touches the tip of Florida here to keep an eye on. So, oh man, what else? Let's see what's going on. David Berryhill, what's going on there, buddy? Susan from New York, Sarah from Ohio. Morning, Terry. Chris Roth, you might get some storms down there. Be careful of that. Christy, good morning. Hey, Tabletop Greek, how you been, bud? Yeah, we could see some storms Sunday for sure. We're going to look at that possibility with that strong jet stream pattern developing tomorrow and Sunday. Nasty, yes. All right. Now we fast forward today into Sunday, and here's our current SPC look. Now, it could get tweaked a little bit. Now, day 3 outlooks aren't very confident as far as coverage goes. But we already got, a pretty large area for day 3 on Sunday. This represents our low pressure line dipping with a lot of storms coming up around it throughout the day on Sunday. And that's Pennsylvania all the way down to Florida. And we'll see. This will get updated. This will get tweaked a little bit. But definitely want to keep an eye on Sunday as the storms develop and that line moves eastward. So unfortunately, stormy couple days for sure. Oh, let's see. Robert Brown, good morning there. Kimberly there. We got TikTok, by the way. I don't read comments on TikTok, but if you're watching TikTok, good morning. We definitely new live capabilities there. Hopefully they're around for next hurricane season so you can get your information a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on that, Who's that, Shelly? Who are you talking about? What is that? Who's Hank? How's your hip, Ms. Bonnie? That's good. So anyway, all right. Yeah. Fort Lauderdale Speedway, Grady, there's going to be some off and on rains. It's almost summer-like-ish, it'll be hit or miss, the rains. They're definitely going to be off and on for stormy action across the Florida East Coast. It almost feels like summer, as far as that goes. All right. So the only thing I'm watching a little bit different here, this is Sunday. This SIPS is a fairly decent model. And it's showing a little bit more southerly component on the storms on Sunday than the Storm Prediction Center. This is the GFS blend of ensembles that predict, severe probability chances for Sunday. So we could see some sneaky storms down a little farther south than what the Storm Prediction Center is showing. So we'll keep an eye on that. Storm Prediction Center is showing more, more up north. The SIPS model a little bit more south. So Sunday's a little tricky. If you read the Storm Prediction Center outlooks, they mentioned that there's obviously a little uncertainty, but it mentions Florida. And this is actually, I'm looking at Monday. I'm sorry, I'm ahead of myself. I wanted to see what they're talking about with Monday. But anyway, Sunday, regardless of local severe storms development, Georgia, Carolinas, Virginia, tornado risk. They didn't mention Florida on this one. Yesterday they did. I think Florida is going to be in the mix a little bit more than they're saying here. Yesterday they talked about Florida, but anyway. Blah, 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 blah. What am I eating, Mark? Cough drop. I got that nagging cough that will not go away. Like literally, it's just a dry, itchy cough. I got to sit in the dang doctor's chair for an hour and hopefully, when you try not to cough is when it's the hardest. You just sit there and it's just like, oh my God, it's like mind over matter. You can do it. You can stop. Anyway. So it kind of hit me this week a little bit. Hey, Hunter, come here. Let's say hi to everybody since you're laying by my foot. There you go. So, Hunter, what your dad does. So we're going on our 21st year of Mike's Weather Page. And basically, we're all just weather messengers. I mean, everybody's got access to the models. Everybody's got the same data to look at and how you interpret the data. It's just how we present it. And, that's just what's different about this, weather person than me. It's just how you message the weather. I mean, some people like the style, some people don't. But we're all just weather messengers. We're model readers. And I love models. So, thank you, David. Yeah, local honey, Bonnie. I never really tried honey. Maybe I should. What if we have any honey? Maybe I should get some before we go to the doctor. I surely don't want one of my staples to get repositioned if I have to cough. Look at our little boy. He's doing so good. So even his nose, he had this weird little thing on his nose growing, and all of a sudden it just fell off, and he's like the perfect little dude now. Totally healthy. Eating twice a day. Pooping, peeing, playing. It's like a Luke Bryan song. Instead of hunting, fishing every day, it's pooping, peeing, playing every day. He's a cute guy. Say hello, everybody. Say hello. I'm around. Stephanie from Fox, when I was doing my Fox thing on Christmas Eve, they talked about how calm the dogs were. And I'm like, yeah, they're pretty calm. You're pretty calm, buddy, aren't you? All right, so that's weather in a nutshell. I got some other maps up I wanted to show you real quick about temperature. So we got some chitter chatter about some cold weather coming, and we do have some cold weather. This is a blend of models. Let me just show you what's kind of cooking here on the low temperatures. Saturday, Sunday. So that's why we got the storm Saturday and Sunday. It's still warm across the southeast, but then here comes our cold air. Here's Monday lows, Tuesday lows. Then we have another little front coming down on Wednesday. You can really see it building here, 30s and 40s on Wednesday. This is New Year's Day. And then on Thursday, it dips down, and we got some temperatures. We had some crazy Euro numbers, but, it's nothing that we haven't seen all year. But 10 days out, the following Sunday, we can see some 40s and 50s dipping pretty far south. So our next big cold front definitely coming the end of next week. It's been on the radar for a while. If we want to look at, that's not the graphic I wanted. This one right here. Why is that out of place? I worked so hard to put these in order, and I screwed up. Temperature anomaly maps. This leads you to the first week of January. There you see it. Cooler than normal for the southeast. Warm out west. 8 to 14 day anomaly map. Puts you through January 9th. And you can see the west coast is warm. East coast is cold. Kind of been the theme all year. And then we go to week 3, week 4. This puts us into January 17th. And again, warmer out west, cooler. So we do have a big cold pattern shift coming back. We had a little warm pattern now. That's why we got the storms. Rainfall, it's going to be dry pretty much the next through the 5th. No big rain with these fronts coming. Rainfall for day 8 to 14. I don't know if I like these maps. They really don't show too much. And then here's your week 3 to week 4 rain map, maybe. So I don't know. These make no sense to me. I don't even know why I'm showing it. Snow. There's been all kinds of people posting these very random snow maps that 1 out of 10 show crazy snow. This is your GFS 354 hour. This one's started getting shared through January 8th and 9th. Showing a lot of snow in the south, but as they do, if you go back and look at the latest 6Z run showing you snow through January 10th, it stops at the Smokies. The 00Z stops at the Smokies. 18Z is that one that's being shared. So I don't see it. Here's back to the 12Z yesterday. 6Z, so I don't know yet if we're going to see that. Now it's going to be cold, but moisture is the next question, and there's got to be moisture to make snow. So we'll have to see about that. I don't know. If you go to the Euro here on GFS or on tropicaltidbits.com, and you can look at humidity maps and stuff, but there's just not a lot. Now, we do have a frontal line January 6th. This would be the one that the GFS is showing with possible snow. But until you see model consistency, it's going to be tough. This is January 5th, our next possible cold front line coming through the following week. This is the one that the GFS is showing possible snow, but just not seeing it yet. You know. But I keep an eye on it. It's just, you know, very, very outlier right now. But man, he gets a lot of views. It sure does. Anytime you post any sort of snow hitting the south, it gets crazy traction online. Let's see about our friends down in the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos and Jamaica. Here's our little front line that brings the storms this weekend across the southeast. This is Sunday. It kind of fizzles out. You know, you don't really see much. This is the first. It could combine with some action down here on the first, maybe some rain pushing through that front line. So that front might make its way through the Caymans on the second here, maybe smack dab on top of Bermuda. But nothing significant for that. We can look at humidity maps. Take a look at that. Take a look at 700 watts. Here's your dry air in place. Pulling up a little juice here on January 1st. There's that skinny little line, January 2nd, January 3rd. Nothing that sticks out as far as anything too dramatic. So kind of nothing really to talk about other than tomorrow and Sunday. And maybe some cold air. I think the GFS or the Euro was really going crazy on cold weather, but it was an anomaly. If we look at a blend of models, which I like to do, it throws away the outliers. I'm not really seeing those freezing temperatures for Florida. The Euro was showing. Let's see here. We'll go out 10 days. I mean, the blended models, I don't know. 40s. Man, I got 30s in Brooksville. Cold. It's been a cold winter. But there were some models floating around there that were showing some crazy, like 31 degrees down in Manatee County. But so far, the blended models aren't showing it. So until we see it, ain't going to worry about it. Euro seems like it always has a cold bias to it compared to everybody else. Let's see what it shows here. The 00Z. So the 00Z showing 38, 39. What was that really bad one here? One of them was really cold. I don't even know where. Maybe, oh, there it is right there. This is the one showing Sunday the January 5th, 33. Some freezing temps. But the latest 00Z is backed off about 6 degrees. So anyway, that's weather in a nutshell. What else can we talk about in the last 5 minutes here? So as we get into next year, you know, the web page is most of, you know, Mike's weather page, obviously. You ever want to know where the next Daily Brew is, it's always going to be posted right there. Next one will be Monday. That'll be it for next week. I'm going on a little family vacay. You can always see the latest posts right here. Oh, man, I posted twice. I didn't realize. There's all the latest posts that I've done. If you're curious, so you don't have to go looking for them on social. Also have that on my app. And if you're a Cat 1 or Cat 5, if you're a Cat 5 yearly, Cat 5 monthly or Cat 5 yearly, you have access to our MWP chat, our own private social channel that has an app and separate from everybody else. It's its own app. It's its own social media website that some folks don't like to be on social. So we have our own social channel. And I'm going to hit mute because I got a cough. There you go. Corey wants snow in Florida. We had snow in Florida once. I was there. I took the kids. It was up in the Panhandle. We had snow in Tampa once. It happens. Yeah, Tabletop Greek. I think the SIPS model is pretty good, actually. I also think this NATO cast is a good link on X. This one right here. They I think it's an experimental tornado forecasting tool. NATOcast.com. Oh, they're a website now? Oh, cool. I did not know that. Oh, that's a verifying 2022. But anyway, NATOcast here has probabilities that get posted, and it seems really good. So I keep an eye on this NATOcast too. BJ, what's up? Good morning. And yeah, Edgewater. Say hello to the Edgewater police over there. Good bunch of guys and gals. They had me over there a couple weeks ago doing a big conference. Had a good time. What else can we say? Any questions? Carolina Beach, I got a good friend that lives there, Jan. Name's Ricky Kernoodle. I always joked with him, told him it was the Outer Banks. He goes, it's not the Outer Banks. Good morning, Ms. V Flood. Normally you're over there on YouTube, V Flood, right? What's up? Softball James, what's up, buddy? Soon. A couple more weeks, man. It seems like forever. Man. It's crazy. Let's look at some high-res HRR for tomorrow. We're getting into that window where we can really start to look at some of these parameters setting up. So obviously they talk a lot about dew points. Dew points are a big factor because that's fuel basically. So you can always get a vibe when those dew points start to triangle northward. This is Saturday. Look at these dew points start to climb. Right there. So tomorrow, there's your dew points in the 60s, upper 60s. Just indicating, a lot of atmospheric conditions will be favorable for possible storms, and this extends into Sunday. HRR goes out 48 hours. And we can look at some helicity, shear indicators, showing you really seeing some strong signaling there Saturday, throughout the day on Saturday into Sunday. So unfortunately Sunday night we could see some storms Sunday night. This is Sunday midnight hour, midnight in Montgomery. Alan Jackson, he said it best. But so there's our one signature. Now this stops at 48, so we really don't have anything showing yet that far out yet. Soon enough. There'll be plenty of Cape. That's your energy. Pulling out ahead of it. Tornado parameters obviously showing high color. So let's just kind of sit back, wait and see. But the biggest sign of it all is the 500 millibar dip in the jet stream. Anytime you get a possible cutoff low like that right there, you get a lot of storms out ahead of it, and we get a big dip in the jet stream. So that just brings a lot of instability with the winds, low level winds competing with upper level winds, and then we get spin, upper level winds Woo. So, big dips in the jet usually indicate storms are coming. And let's look at the vorticity map on that. It wasn't working earlier. I think we only got it on the Euro. There's your cutoff low. Right. Wait a minute. We're ahead of ourselves here. There we go. Right there. There it is right there. Boom. That's a pretty good little dip right there. This is Saturday, Sunday right there. So anytime you get this little negative tilted jet stream right here. So we could see some sneaky storms there across the East Coast on Sunday. We have to watch out to see if they go orange. We will see. Have a great day, Mr. Steve. Glad my staples are coming out. I comb my hair again. 2 weeks. Corey, yes, I am going to do some sort of chasing. I got to pick up my new PepLink router. It's ready to go. I got my new one. I might just drive up to Gainesville and pick it up if I go north. All right, well, we talked good about the weather. Made it 10 o'clock. Hope y'all get to come back on Monday and check us out. We'll be live Monday. Keep a close eye on the weather the next couple days. And we got some cold air coming. And that's pretty much it. So stay weather aware for sure. Spring-like storms are happening. There's today. Tomorrow. And Sunday. So we'll see if this extends south a little bit and maybe orange to watch. We'll see. All right. That's it for me. Big day. We're going to go take Hunter to the vet, get an update from our local vet, which we love. The red hat is the Bucks. Might be a little rainy on the Bucks on Sunday. Thought about getting tickets, but didn't get them yet. Sunday. See what the line's going to be Sunday. Here is, it could be gone by maybe game time. There's Sunday 1 p.m. It'll be iffy for the Bucks. This is Sunday. Very scattered right now. There's our low pressure Sunday. Or Saturday night, excuse me. This is 1 p.m. on Sunday. Maybe passing through. Here's 5 p.m. on Sunday. It'll be iffy. I bet you they talk about a cyclone. I love it. I can always get a good video online when I talk about a cyclone. I even get real meteorologists bashing me when I talk about a cyclone online. It's so irresponsible. We have a cyclonic flow. That's today. But it's tomorrow's cyclone. I haven't even looked yet, but I bet you we have a cyclone. Short wave. Winds aloft. Mid-lapse. Deep level flow. Severe convection. No. Talk a lot about tornadoes tomorrow. Through late Sunday night. Tornado threat through Saturday night and Sunday, unfortunately. including parts of Florida Panhandle. See, I knew I read about Florida. This is Saturday night into Sunday, Florida Panhandle, Alabama. No cyclone, though. I was wrong. There will be one soon. How about a cyclonically curved wind field? Almost cyclone. Cyclonically curved wind field. There will be a cyclone. There will be. Cyclone is just an area of low pressure. And then I'll do a TikTok and I'll say, cyclone over the United States. Developing cyclone. Then I get all the real Mets mad at me. Cyclogenesis. That's kind of a scary word. Cyclone genesis will occur tonight. I'm going to find that damn word. I'm telling you. It's somewhere in here. We have cyclone somewhere. There will be. And when you see it, I just want a little chuckle. Do a little laugh out loud when you see me post about a cyclone. Go Bucks! Man, we need a little help from Atlanta. How could they get two balls stripped? I don't think I've ever seen a ball stripped from somebody like they did in the end zone, and then the last play of the game. Like, twice in one game, they stripped the ball right out of the Buccaneers. How could that even happen? Jacqueline, good morning. Thank you. Yes, Happy New Year to you, too. Rainfall. Everybody's asking about rain. There ain't no rain coming. Our lake is about the lowest I've ever seen it. I don't think we've had rain since Milton. Have you all had rain since Milton? I don't think we've had any rain since Milton. I got my brother a kayak for Christmas. Thus the kayak ads. Don't you just love Google? You can tell what people search. So, be careful. Be careful what you search because it'll pop up on websites. But as far as rainfall goes, here's 5-day rains. Green is 0.25 to half an inch. Blue is when we get to half an inch. So really no significant rainfall for the Florida Peninsula in the next 5 days, which is not good. We need the rain. Hey, what's up, Morgan? Tropical Troubles. How you doing, Morgan? You're having a rough couple of days there. Now you got storms coming. Yeah, Chris, I'm excited. My brother's talked to... My head is doing good there, Katie. I could show y'all in the after hours. No rain in JB. Had half an inch of rain at Spring Hill since Milton, Chessie. Yeah, Mother Nature works its way out. I will tell you that. It just seems like it's more swingy lately. Like, we get these big rains. And right now, we get big rains. The ground's hard, so it'll accumulate faster. And that's never good. Because then we get some flooding. But Bonnie, I'm all good. I had a little bit of sun thingy on my head, but it's fine. They just had to do some cutting. The Santa special worked out good. I was able to wear my Santa hat. So I'm going to close some windows here real quick. So we're live Monday. That's it next week. The following Sunday, we get back from our little vacay. I'll be at the Florida Largest Home Show over at the fairgrounds. Love to see you. They got all kinds of storm-themed, post-storm themed vendors, rebuilding. Obviously, we've had a lot of damage this year with our area. So we'll be there on Sunday. Hope to see you. Have the whole family there. We'll be hanging out all day, 11 to 5 or 11 to 4. Hey, Steven, flying to Greenville, Mississippi. You're right in the middle of it. Tomorrow. Definitely keep an eye on things. All right, well, that's it. I'm going to go. I got a big day. I got doctor, mom, and then vet. I think that's it. I don't know. But we'll be back on Monday, all right? So you have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the updates, or keeping up on the updates with Hunter. He's doing great. And keep an eye on that weather. I might be out in it Sunday. We'll see. All right?